Hey everyone, it's day 5, and as you can see, it is actually nighttime, not early morning. I'm out here after my dinner. I wanted to get in a nice little walk. It's one of the things I'm implementing, that after every meal I try to get out and do at least a 15-minute walk. I already did about 2 miles off camera today, but the main thing I wanted to talk about during this video is refeeding. So today I broke what was supposed to be a 120-hour fast, and it ended up being 137 after it was all said and done. And I just want to talk about the refeeding process because everyone talks about fasting, but barely anyone talks about the refeed after, and that part matters just as much. So I just wanted to go over some tips about what to expect and what I do. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice. I'm just sharing you with what I'm doing and what works for me. Also, I've done multiple long fasts, so this isn't my first time doing this, so I'm comfortable doing this. If you're doing a fast for the first time, you might not be as comfortable doing something this way, so listen to medical advice and do what feels right for your body. If you ever done a long fast before, I know your first instinct is go crazy and just reward yourself, but you do not want to ruin your whole fast by going crazy on your refeed day. After 120 hours, your digestive system is essentially asleep. You have to wake it up slowly with intention. First, let's talk about what not to do. Don't go straight into heavy food. Don't eat sugar heavy food, and don't treat your refeed like a cheat meal. You'll feel sick, bloated, and foggy mentally. And remember, a long fast isn't a punishment, so don't reward yourself with food for getting through that punishment. So in working with my nutritionist, let's go over what I do during my refeeds. The length of refeed obviously depends on the length of my fast. When I did the 1 month fast, I refeed period was 6 to 7 days. I'm doing these 120-hour fasts. My refeed period is going to be around 1 to 2 days. This week, I'm doing a 2-day, and I went shopping earlier, bought enough stuff to have meals for both days. Here is what I bought for my refeed. I'm going to do a 2-day refeed. I just did it was supposed to be a 120-hour fast, but it's about 130 something hours now. I'm going to end it today. Again, this is for 2 days worth of food. I got some vegetable mix, fire roasted vegetable mix. I got some just bell peppers chopped up, some potato, sweet potato, and broccoli cauliflower mix, some roasted potatoes. I got some of these. This is just for a snack. Same with this. This is a 70% chocolate bar. These are crispy onions for salad toppers. I'm going to start out by eating some garden vegetable soup each day, and I got some black bean chili again, or black bean soup. I'm going to start out the day eating those. I got some refried black beans. I didn't do that last time. I want to have some of those. Got my thing of baby spring mix. 2 packs of organic avocados, 2 packs of blueberries, 2 bananas, 2 apples. Again, I'm going to eat some of those. This is the kimchi and sauerkraut that I had from last time still. I'm going to eat some of that to start. 2 of the rotisserie chickens, and two packs of hard-boiled eggs. One of the main things my nutritionist recommended to me, obviously based off of the first fast, which was a month, is extremely important, but it's also important even for the shorter 120 or 90 hour fast, is you don't start right away with protein stuff that's hard to digest. Today I did some kimchi and sauerkraut as my first little meal. I did about 100 grams of each. So with this, I mix the two because even the mild kimchi is a little too spicy for me, so I find just mixing it makes it more palatable for me. Then I waited about 2 to 3 hours, because the reason you want to do kimchi or sauerkraut, something like that, is because they're really good for your gut health. So if your gut is sitting empty, it's a good way to kickstart your gut health back, get the good bacteria growing for an extremely long fast, or even just for a little bit shorter fast. What I do during these refeeds is every meal I wait 2 to 3 hours between meals. And like I mentioned earlier, I try to get out and do a little bit of a walk in between every meal, just to keep my body moving, to help burn through some of the nutrition I'm intaking. So again, we just talked about meal number 1. Then about 3 hours later, I ate a bowl of vegetable soup with some crispy onion straws on top. All right, so here is my second meal of the day, and it is the Progresso garden vegetable soup, and I'm going to eat some of these crispy onion straws on top of it. Third meal of the day was a rotisserie chicken salad. So I had a big plate of baby spring mix topped with 200 grams of rotisserie chicken, which I just got from Publix. I put some seasoning, some garlic and herb seasoning on top of the chicken. And also I had a handful of sweet bell peppers slices to go on top. I also made a bowl of guacamole with 3 avocados and just some lime juice. And instead of using any type of dressing, I just use that as basically the flavoring for the salad. All right, so here's my next refeed meal of the day. I got a chicken salad here. It's the rotisserie chicken I buy. I also have some extra of it, which I'm going to eat. It's about 250 grams of chicken. I get their lemon pepper rotisserie chicken from Publix. I also, the sprinkling on top, I put some of this roasted garlic herb grill master sauce. I made some homemade guacamole. Again, keep it super simple, just organic avocados. There's 3 of them there. I put a little bit of lime juice in there and mix it in with the roasted herb and garlic seasoning. That's it. There's also some sweet pepper rings on here too. And that's really simple. So I use the avocado or guacamole, whatever you call it, as my dressing. So I don't really put any dressing on this. The one final thing I'll grab real quick, I want to show you what else I'm going to eat. So to add some crunch, I'm going to eat about half a bag of this. I'm going to throw this in there on top of the salad and to add some crunch to the salad. But that's basically it. Finally, for dessert, I just finished up, and that's why I'm out here walking after. I had a bowl of 250 grams of blueberries with sprinkles of cinnamon on top, a banana, a pack of Mega Omega trail mix of nuts and some dried fruit, and a half of a 70% dark chocolate Ferrero Rocher chocolate bar. All right, so here is my final meal of the refeed day. A banana, a pack of this Mega Power Up Trail Mix. I'm gonna eat half of this Ferrero Rocher 70% dark hazelnut bar and a bowl of 200 grams of blueberries with cinnamon sprinkled on top. It's almost 6 o'clock. I'm just trying to get this in because I don't want to be eating super late into the night. Remember, refeeding is where you either reinforce discipline or lose it. You didn't fast for 5 days just to binge. This is where the accountability continues, where you have to prove to yourself you're not just controlled by cravings and old habits. Fasting builds clarity, refeeding builds control. So tag me at SYM Coaching if you're out walking or if you're refeeding after a fast. And tomorrow I'll upload a video how I feel 24 hours after refeeding after a long fast. So if you watch yesterday's video, you're going to be asking, what the heck you just talked about yesterday during your walk, that you weren't going to break your fast till Sunday and just do 2 long fasts until Thanksgiving. But I sort of clicked last night. Again, I wasn't hungry because once you make it past about day 2, day 3 of fast, you don't really feel hunger anymore. I was just thinking in my head, like, this isn't a sprint, this is a marathon. So I'd rather just stick to my original plan. My original plan was to do 120-hour fasts, and I hit the 120-hour mark last night at 9 p.m. I'm a big proponent now of not eating or drinking after like 7 or 8. So of course I wasn't going to break my fast last night exactly at the 120-hour mark. So I decided this morning that I was going to stick to my original plan. So that's what I did. I stuck with the original 120-hour plan. And that's another thing I want to show during this is, like, nothing is written in stone. You can make decisions on the fly. Don't let stuff derail you. I'm not looking at today as disappointment that I didn't make it to Sunday. I'm looking at is I made the right decision, that my mind and body were telling me, hey, let's stick with this. Don't overdo it. I'm already losing weight fast enough. I feel good. And the other reason I wanted to do shorter fast is I was talking to a nutritionist, and basically yesterday I was almost at a 5,000 calorie deficit. And when I told her that I was at a 5,000 calorie deficit for the day, she was like, I really recommend you don't keep doing that during these long fasts. You should only do that once during these really long fasts. And as I talked about yesterday, I really enjoy playing pickleball, and I want to get back in the routine of doing more hard workouts and longer workouts. So I think right now I would rather have the trade-off of doing shorter fasts and being able to continue my workout, because I know long term that's what I want to be doing. So I decided that's why I'm going to end the fast today and not keep going all the way till Sunday. I just wanted to cover that because I know it's kind of confusing if you're watching this in order and being like, what? All of a sudden, you're not following the same plan as you were yesterday. All right, so I think this is where I'm going to end today. I just finished the day with a little quick 1 mile, 25-minute walk after my final meal of the night. And I'm about 12,000 steps for the day, so I'm happy with that. And we will catch you tomorrow.